What's up, y'all? Hustle OTG, man. The family with us once again. All right, I got Derek to my right. I got Harold the Don to my left.
Yeah.
I got Mar to my far left. Then to my far right, I got Quincy with me.
What's going on?
You know what I'm saying, man? We just want to see how y'all feel today, man. But first off, man, we going to talk about all this basketball talk that's going on, man.
Crazy.
First thing I want to talk about is the Nets.
Bro, I don't even know where to start with the Nets, bro.
Nets and 6.
You tripping.
Nets and 6.
Bron getting 5.
What?
Bron getting 5.
Y'all are crazy.
You think the Clippers? You think the Clippers
no.
going?
I definitely think the Clippers gonna come out the West though, for sure.
Hell no,
for
y'all
sure.
too small,
for sure.
bro.
No, we
They
not.
got Drummond. You got Drummond and AD,
Bruh, no.
and Bron.
You don't even know if AD gonna be healthy.
Right. All they need.
He come back in a couple weeks. He come back in a couple weeks.
AD. That's all we need.
No, that's not gonna do it. Bruh, LeBron is not.
Who
No,
the
no.
fuck guarding AD?
But listen, bruh. LeBron is not going, especially if AD not healthy, bruh. If AD not healthy, LeBron, he's still LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the fact, but LeBron's not. I don't think LeBron's gonna win you a championship at this age right now.
He just won you a championship last
No,
year.
he did not. Anthony Davis won him that championship.
Who won Finals MVP, Harold?
No.
What the fuck?
Who should have won Finals MVP?
LeBron James.
No, he should. Pull up
AD
the
played
stats.
shitty in the finals.
Quincy, pull up stats. Pull up stats,
I'm gonna
Quincy.
pull it up right now.
Bro,
I'm gonna
AD
pull it
did
right
not.
now.
AD didn't play well in the finals,
Pull
bro.
up, boy, pull him up.
AD
Because,
didn't play
bro,
well in the
Bron was
finals.
still playing otherworldly, bro.
Play good in the finals, but
No, he didn't, bro.
I ain't gonna say he played bad.
He outplayed Bron the whole playoffs. When they got to the finals, it was Bron. I'm dead ass. It was Bron.
I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree with that.
Therefore, you cannot say that LeBron won them the championship. Then.
He won them the finals.
But he did not win them the championship. They wouldn't have got there without AD, right?
It's a team effort.
Yeah, for sure.
No, you're right.
No, that's right. I agree with that.
It's definitely a team effort for sure. But if Anthony Davis wasn't healthy, what would happen?
Bro, if they would have
They still
relied,
would've
if Bron would have been like, if
but they
Bron,
still would have beat the Rockets and they still would have beat the
bro,
Blazers.
if
But
Bron,
the
if
Nuggets
Bron
maybe.
would have been like, bro, it's you, it's your world, and AD did that, they would have lost.
Nah, I don't know.
No,
They
that's
would've
facts.
lost.
Because he
The way Jimmy was
play
playing,
like that.
they would. They got
Jimmy
6.
was playing otherworldly.
They
bro.
got the 6. They got the 6. They would've lost.
Game 1. LeBron James 13 point. No, I'm sorry. Anthony Davis 34 points.
Okay, that's
Bron
fine.
had 13 boards.
He did. And I you know what I'm saying? This is
Yeah,
just
fact check this.
No,
nigga.
it's right here, bro.
I know,
But this is real quick though, so they're not showing all the points. But game 2, Bron had 33. AD had 14 boards. I gotta pull up the whole stat sheet, but we're gonna talk. We're gonna get to that.
No, we gonna get to
I don't got
that
enough
though.
time.
Because look though, so look, the only reason I wanna kinda agree with you with the Clippers, bro. That Rajon Rondo pickup was elite.
It was.
That Rajon Rondo pickup was elite.
Right, and honestly, I'm not saying I do think the Clippers gonna make it out the West, bro. Because they have a shot blocker now. Ibaka's a shot blocker, and then like you said, Rondo. That's an awesome pickup because that's
Big
I feel
floor
like that's
general.
all they was missing was a game manager, pretty much.
But we forget Rondo can't shoot.
Bro, he come on, no, don't do that,
Blazing
no, bro.
that
He's still
bitch
an elite
last
point
year.
guard, bro. He's an elite point guard.
Elite. I don't
I
want to say
mean,
elite.
he's not top 5 in the league.
He's serviceable.
Huh?
He's serviceable.
He's a championship point
Okay,
guard.
so-
He
so
got
they
2
just
rings.
let go of Lou
He got
Will.
2 rings.
So y'all taking Rondo over Lou Will.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the playoffs,
The way Lou Will been
7 days
playing.
out the week, bro.
But listen, bro. Have you seen how Luke Kennard been playing? Bro, he been balling, bro.
Right, is that shit gonna hold up in the playoffs?
All he needs give Luke Kennard give me 15 a game.
He's not
Playoffs,
giving- he's
I'm
not
taking
giving
Rajon,
15.
bro.
I think he will.
He's
Off
not
the
giving.
bench- off the bench.
He's not giving 15.
Off the bench.
He's not giving 15. No.
how many playoffs Rajon been to? Like
2 rings.
exactly
2
like,
rings.
He's a great playoff player.
Man, in our generation, I don't think anybody can argue. In our generation, bro, he's one of the best pure point guards. Easily.
Yeah. I personally don't think Rondo is going to take the Clippers over the top. Why not? Because you got to. First off, who's going AD? Don't say Ibaka and don't say Zubac.
Ibaka can get it.
Oh, he gonna eat Zubac ass alive.
Zubac ass alive, bro.
No, he is. But at least
And then you can't forget about Drummond. Drummond is walking 15 and 15 a game, bro, and 2 blocks, bro.
But you gotta think about it like
He's
this, though.
taming all
That front
shit.
court crazy.
That front court is crazy.
Bro, you gotta think about it like this though. I understand it's Anthony Davis. I understand this.
He can get you 2 blocks a game. But he'll get you 2 blocks a game. But he'll keep them out of there. He'll keep them out of there.
But bro, do y'all see how Anthony Davis was playing before he got hurt? He was averaging like 19 a game. That's not gonna cut it.
But you got to think they came out. But you got to think, bro. They came out of the bubble. They had the shortest offseason. So you got to take that into account too. He got to get his rhythm back.
No, you right. You right about that. But I mean, that wasn't slowing Bron down.
I mean, Bron different though. Bron different, bro. Bron spent half a mil on his body alone every offseason, bro. Bron different, bro.
I agree with you with that.
Bron is different.
I agree with you with that.
I mean, we all agree it's gonna be an all LA Western Conference Finals.
I agree.
Like it was supposed to be last year. But let's talk about Brooklyn. I feel like what Brooklyn is doing.
They stacking the
The
deck, man.
the two moves they just made. I mean, they good moves. I'm not really impressed. I tell you, why I'm not impressed. None of them play defense.
They didn't solve the one problem
Like
that they had.
That's correct.
they
That is
don't
true.
none of them play defense.
Think about it like this, though. Bro. Being 100. Let's be 100. In this era, like, who really plays defense? I mean, we can say Kawhi. We can say Paul George, like, but there is no really like defensive teams. Like, bro, if team with offensive,
LA is a defensive team.
A team with offensive firepower like that,
Utah's
bro.
a defensive team.
A team with offensive firepower like that.
The Lakers are a defensive team.
They're actually the number one ranked.
The Lakers are a defensive
I
team.
mean, regardless or not, like a team is going to be a number one defensive team. That don't mean like you get what I'm trying to say. That don't mean that they're a defensive team because
shows the lack of defense everybody else.
exactly. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying is, bro, like with firepower like that on a squad, I honestly don't think the number one team in the defense was this season. The Lakers can firepower wise, bro. Lakers cannot stop that.
That's a lot of buckets.
Nah, and bro, I totally agree with you. And I feel like me personally, I feel like it's Brooklyn's championship to lose at this point.
Hell yeah.
I do because, bro, when it's that much, like just like you said, when it's that much offensive firepower, bro, you cannot stop that. You can slow it down, but only for so long.
Look,
Thank
my
you.
thing is this: like, that's cool. Everything they assembling is cool, but they still haven't all played together. KD still got to get back.
That's true.
Like,
Oh, that's facts.
Regular season time is ticking. When the
That's
playoffs
weird,
come,
he's not back yet.
exactly. When the playoffs come, you want everything to be cohesive. You want to be a well-oiled machine.
start getting your
You
shit
don't
together
want to
well.
be exactly. You don't want to be trying to work in. Okay, KD need X amount of shots. Kyrie doing him right now. James is playing. James probably MVP right now. The way he playing.
I honestly,
So
not to cut you off, but I honestly think James Harden is gonna be the glue to that team, bro.
he gonna have to be.
I think he is.
The way he been playing,
gonna have
hell
to be.
yeah. The way he
have
been
to be.
playing.
He's showing like unselfishness. You know what I'm saying? He really being the point guard of that team. And I mean, I think that was a great move at moving Kyrie to the two though.
It was.
Playmaker. He's not a ball a distributor.
He played free. He played more free. And I feel like James made the game look easy in Houston, but the way he playing in Brooklyn right now, like it looks so easy. Like
Effortless.
But I mean,
Like-
that's what happened when you got probably the best two scorers in the NBA on the. It's the three best scorers in the league are on one team.
it's
He
ridiculous.
doing that. He was doing this when KD was still injured though. That's
It's
what,
ridiculous.
Like
Right? No,
30, bro, 42, 15, and 15.
It's ridiculous. Like the way and everybody was like when the trade happened, oh, it's not enough ball to go around. Kyrie and James gonna clash. Personality, like bro, it's been seamless. Like it's been seamless. Like this is probably like top as this probably going as they probably didn't even think it was gonna go this well. Like it's been beautiful the way they've been playing together, like dog. But like I said, like you have a huge piece that hasn't came back yet. KD need 20, 25 shots a game.
But I honestly think I don't think KD has to have that though, because I think at this point in his career, he didn't play with the Stephen Currys. He didn't play with the Klay Thompsons. Like I feel like if he don't get them 20, 25 shots a game, he's not gonna be upset.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
he know how to take a back seat at this
Yeah.
point in his career, bro.
But my thing is this: it's like, okay, he's played with Russ. You're right. He's played with Russ. He's played with KD. He's played with Clay. He's played with great players.
Played with James Harden prior to now too, as well.
At every single one of them stops, he's been the guy.
Yeah.
Literally, he was the guy, and they drafted him to be the guy in OKC. He went to the Warriors after they won 73 wins, won 73 games, and took over that team. He didn't just jump on the bandwagon. He propelled the boat.
Yeah.
And now he's the man in Brooklyn. So it's like
So what's
no.
changing?
Nothing. It's exactly.
Right, so
but,
what's
but
the-
my thing is
you
this:
think KD is still the man?
he has to be.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
He has to be.
Opinion between the two teams that he played at between with the Warriors and the Nets now, there's multiple like the guys like.
Yeah, it could be a different
Like,
guy every night.
Every night, like it could play
It was
out
the
like
same
that.
thing at Golden State though.
That's different though. We
also
talking
in
about.
OKC.
I mean Curry, yes, and then bro, we talking about Harden. We talking about Kyrie. Like these are so many big time guys. You know what I'm saying?
It's that, and if you look at how Golden State was constructed as a team, you had. I don't want to say special. I don't even want to say that. I don't want to say they had specialists, but okay, Clay don't need that many shots. Clay, look, because of how the offense just runs,
the system.
Clay's gonna get 20 easy. Clay can get 20 on 15
Back screens.
Less
He
than
don't
that.
even need that many
You feel
dribbles.
me? But the way Brooklyn is like throwing pieces at the wall and hoping they stick. Like the Warriors were actually like built, constructed team,
And it wasn't just like a team of superstars.
exactly. Like they just getting names.
Why is that though? Like they've been the same team for so many years. The Nets is a whole new team. Like
I won't even say that, bro. One thing I'm gonna say is basically I kind of agree because with the Warriors, bro, nobody on that team was really ball dominant. Like with Kyrie, we talked about this a lot when he was in Cleveland, bro. It's a 24-second shot clock. This nigga Kyrie dribbling at least about 15 seconds.
But so does James Harden.
Yeah,
do the
exactly.
swap.
But Steph and Clay, do they do that?
I
Steph
feel like
do.
Steph can at,
Nah.
at times.
Steph can at times.
To cut James some slack in Houston, he had to.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
He
facts.
hasn't been doing that
That's
in
facts.
Brooklyn. In Houston, he had to.
I agree.
If they was gonna go anywhere, if they was gonna have a decent seating, he had to play that way.
Agree.
He hasn't played that way in Brooklyn, and it's worked.
So let me ask y'all this: do you think it's any other team, Milwaukee, Philly, that even has a chance?
I don't like Milwaukee because Giannis still doesn't have a jump shot, and I was talking to somebody yesterday about this. Like, Milwaukee is a great regular season team because they run. Their offense is predicated off their defense. They're a great defensive team, and they score in transition, right? They can't operate in half-court sets. They still can't operate in half-court sets.
That's because they don't have no half-court players.
But this is
besides
the
Giannis.
thing. But not even Giannis.
Not
They
even-
best
no,
half-court
no.
player is Chris Middleton. I'm gonna explain to you
He
why.
is. No,
and
he
I'm
is
gonna
for
explain
sure.
to you
For sure.
why. And if you watch the Miami Heat series last year, right? If you watch Milwaukee play on offense, they have no movement. Giannis can't shoot. So what Miami did, they had three players standing at the three-point line every time. They cheated every time. And there was no movement, no back screens, no nothing, no curls, no nothing.
So maybe they should try to get the coaching. You may have to get rid of the
Mike
coach.
Butterworth, I don't like, bro. All I say with that team, bro. I mean, outside of Chris, because he got bro, play his own.
Yeah.
2-3-3-2, bro. It plays on. Chris Middleton is the only legitimate outside threat. Literally,
From
nobody
all three
else.
levels.
I agree.
Drew
From
all
Holiday,
three levels.
Giannis, all of them, bro. Like, yeah, there is
I
no
agree.
other 3-point
But
threat,
they
bro.
did just add PJ Tucker. I mean, that'll spread the floor
Once
a little bit.
once again, PJ Tucker, if he hot, he good.
Yeah.
But if he cold, he cold.
He not the person like if he get the ball in the corner, I'm not gonna be like, oh, we gotta go out there.
Literally,
It's like,
You closing out on PJ,
if I'm right there, but I'm not.
especially in the corner. You closing out.
Damn sure in the corner.
bro. Watch.
Definitely.
Did y'all watch
No,
that?
y'all
Did
get
y'all
the
watch the
corner.
LA series last year?
Houston.
Yeah. What did he do against LA?
I mean,
No,
but you
he
I
got
will
that
say-
shot a lot.
but you know
I will
PJ
say
but you know
he has
PJ
led the
though.
But
league
he got
in
that shot a lot.
He has led the league in that shot. I ain't gonna
He
cap.
got that shot a
I ain't
lot.
gonna cap. He
He
led the
not
league in
playing
that
with
shot.
James no more.
Got a point.
He not playing with James no more.
He not. And then on
James.
top of that, there's no
He
playmakers.
is playing with Giannis though. So if you bump PJ Tucker out to the 5, you know they're gonna collapse.
Right, but once again, this comes down to okay, James can do it all, and people are so scared of James step back that okay, he rock you to sleep, take off. It's like okay, what we do? Boom, right? With Giannis, step back. Everybody stay home. Step back.
You about to say
But
something?
I wanted to go back to your question as far as there's any other teams in the East that have a chance. Miami, I say, and Philly.
Philly,
Only because of Joel Embiid. There's nobody on Brooklyn that's fucking with Joel Embiid.
Philly.
I lied to you.
Nobody's fucking with Joel Embiid. And
I don't think it's a big man in the league that's fucking with Embiid. Especially on the block. On the
exactly, not fucking with him.
He's
And
the
then
best
you got Ben Simmons, probably the best defender in the league.
That was my MVP before he got hurt.
Who?
Embiid.
Joel.
Oh, okay, mine too. I thought you was talking about Ben Simmons.
Simmons definitely gonna be first team all day.
Exactly.
Embiid.
So I'll say in the East, Miami and Philly have a chance. In the West, I'll say Utah has a chance because they play defense and can shoot the lights out of the gym.
Put respect on Donovan Mitchell name.
Exactly.
But I don't think that team is built for the playoffs.
Young D Wade.
Yeah.
But when you can shoot the
Wade.
ball so well and then you have a guaranteed shot blocker, somebody that's going to get you 14, 14, 3. Guaranteed. That pick and roll with him and Donovan Mitchell, lethal. Joe Ingles, lethal. They have the floor spacing on there.
And
is
they got the
crazy.
best 6 man in the league.
Jordan Clarkson.
But I feel like
Dangerous.
I feel like Gobert not being able to shoot is gonna hurt them in the playoffs.
Yeah, cause shit slow down. Shit slows down. Shit gets into half court offense. But when you can shoot like that, it don't matter. It doesn't matter.
Pieces, bro.
They got pieces. And then
They want through their 4 can shoot. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Exactly.
you ain't gonna play a 5 out against every team. You know what I'm saying? Because if they run, even though they run a 4 out 1 in, you still got Rudy Gobert, who is one of the top 3 rebounding centers in the league, dog.
That's facts.
It's
You know what I'm
so
saying?
hard
He can crash so easily.
and it's so hard to guard the pick and roll with players who can shoot.
right.
So,
It's so difficult.
It's difficult.
so
Man, I think it's gonna be an interesting postseason this year. It's gonna be very interesting. I don't want to say. I mean, Brooklyn and one of those LA teams, like they look a cut above the rest, but man, it's not one of them years where it's like, okay, it's gonna be the Warriors and the Cavs. Like
Right.
we know this, like, bro.
let me
Lakers
let
in
me say this.
6.
Let me say this, bro. Before we move to our next subject, I have to say this. Anybody that know me, know I'm Kobe. David Stern, rest in peace to him. But that nigga was scared of Kobe. How the hell Adam Silver let all this happen, but he ain't gonna let CP3 team up with Kobe?
David Stern was the owner of the Hornets at the time. So that's why he didn't let that shit happen. Why would you give up your star player for what?
That's
Who
some
was they getting
bullshit.
in that trade?
I don't even remember the trade.
Lamar Odom was in that. Wasn't he involved? Because it was.
I know him. I think Sasha Vujacic was
Come on
included
now.
in that trade.
So
Sasha
you-
Vujacic could shoot back then.
But you
could
giving
get
away.
Sa-
But you
Sasha
giving
Vujacic.
away Chris Paul.
Sasha Vujacic.
Thank you. So much shit going back to.
Sasha
that.
Vujacic.
At least with the Clippers trade, they got EG. At least with the Clippers trade, they got EG.
Right.
All
I
I'm
forgot
saying
who else
is,
they
though,
got out that
man,
deal.
my man
But,
should have
yeah.
went out with 6.
He
My man
should
should
have.
have went out with 6.
That's no guarantee that they was gonna win the ring.
Shit.
I don't know if they would have beat
Dude.
Miami.
Huh?
I don't know if they would have beat Miami.
Miami didn't form that team to the next season.
But
But you would have still had Paul and Kobe together for some years, though.
Huh?
You would still have Paul and
They
Kobe
would at least
together.
got a ring the first year. They would've at least got a ring the first year. Yes, it was, bro.
no. Because that happened. Miami formed in 2010.
2010, 2011. That trade would have been 09, 2010.
Yeah, you right.
Chris Paul got
You
traded
right.
the following year.
Because the prior season,
right.
I don't know.
No, he's
Yes, it
right.
was.
It
Yes,
was
it is,
10,
bro.
11 when
I feel like they blocked
formed
that
team.
trade around that same time.
No, it was.
Chris Paul got traded the following year.
and then, bro, and then on top of that, bro, so the season that he would have went there, the season prior to that, he literally had just finished second in MVP voting, right behind Kobe, because Kobe won that year.
Wait, no, because bro, the Lakers were defending champions. They were defending champions. They won in 2010.
You know what? Let's put a fact check on this.
Yeah, they won in 2010, bro. And then Miami,
I know that.
because that was the year Bron got knocked out by
Boston.
LA was defending champions that year, and then Miami was formed. I think that Chris Paul trade happened either the year after or 2 years after. It was around the same time. It was the same time they got Dwight Howard.
You think
That's-
it was that late, though?
Yes, it was around the same time LA got Dwight Howard. Because instead of getting Chris Paul, they settled for Steve Nash. It was around the same time. It was around that same time.
What you got over there, Russell?
I think Derek actually might be right. It's not giving me an official date,
Come on, man.
but I see a blog.
Come on, man.
Because I thought it was
said-
right.
and it
I
said
thought it was
2011.
I thought it was the season that Chris Paul finished second in MVP racing.
No, I had said the following, like the season prior.
Oh, that was that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
But not even because it's a blog where they talking about it.
I
And that
remember.
blog is in 2011. So he could be right. But it's not an official date on it. But like I say, he could be right because that blog, that's the earliest date I've seen.
Because 0809, it was talks about Chris Paul coming to Cleveland. I remember that. They was saying, Bron, he was like telling, like, Bron, hold up, I'm going to try to join you with Cleveland.
Damn,
I
imagine
remember
that. Bron and Chris
Dangerous.
Paul.
Amari Stoudemire is supposed to be here too.
Ooh.
So,
Been crazy.
but before we get into our next subject, man, we want to talk about our first sponsor, our only sponsor right now, Anchor. Anchor is an official podcast app, y'all. It is actually completely free. $0, 0 cents. How y'all think we did it? You feel me? How y'all think we did it? All right. Not only is it at y'all, it's also going to be able to distribute on platforms such as Apple, Google, Spotify, and then the app Anchor within itself. Okay. So Anchor is actually the top tier platform for all podcasts. Okay. All podcasts. Go get that.
Go
It's
grab
number
Anchor.
one. All right. You thought you had to pay for it? Hell no.
Shout out to Anchor.
Shout out to Anchor, man. They got us started. And you can edit everything from the computer as well. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be looking like a little producer on that joint. All right, good. So now that we on this next topic, man, relationships, right? So look, listen. I had this topic in my head for like a week, right? Then the most fried shit in the city of Cleveland happened. So
She hanging with the short sword.
look. Hey, she's wild.
Bruh, she had on the booty shorts with the fur slides. You know she was up to no good. You know the fur little fake slides though. Come on.
So hold on. For all the people who don't know what went down, just give a little brief overview. You wanna go ahead, Q?
Young man, his little shorty doo-wop was out here living foul. Basically, in the nicest way, she be doing some things.
behind the brother back. You know what I'm saying?
Throat.
He was hopping out the trunk on her dumb ass.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but Buddy was tripping though. Look, listen. First off, situation like that ain't for. I mean, I know you want to expose her or whatever, but certain things like that ain't for the world to see. You know what I'm saying? If you really care about the girl, you know what I'm saying, you should have definitely. I mean, like, no, not as far as that, but like
okay.
on some like real emotions wise,
Right.
That man was sick. He was probably sick, bro.
Oh, for
like
sure.
he recorded laughing. He recorded laughing around jogging, but when that camera turned off, he was hurt.
That shit came from hurt.
Hurt.
Bro, he posted that, bro. That girl was getting threats. Like, this dude was like, I want to beat your ass for him.
My thing is this.
It's not
It's not funny. Hey, we don't stand for women abuse at all.
funny, but
Not at all.
I agree. I agree with Q on the point of that was an emotional move, and it's like you can't be knocked off your you can't be knocked off your square like that. I wouldn't have hid in the trunk to begin with. That was a nut ass
Hey,
move.
no.
The
no
car
cap.
moving, I just be in the. What am I doing, bruh? Literally,
No cap,
bro.
What she had to be giving him in that bedroom had to be immaculate for this nigga to be sitting in the trunk.
Bro,
feel?
bro, that just brings us to the point, man. We was just having this discussion in the car, bro. Like, when women versus men, like, why do you think women cheat?
We here.
Why do you think women cheat? Because I think, me personally, I think men and women cheat for two totally different reasons.
For sure.
You don't?
I do. So look. I mean, when it comes to men they want more and more and more and more, but what they shouldn't be having. You know what I'm saying? But as far as when it comes to women,
So you think we get greedy?
greedy. That's exactly what it is. When it comes to women aren't really necessarily greedy, but I feel like with certain women, they have stuck in their head a certain type of persona of a man, and if you don't fulfill those needs, they try to find it somewhere else.
That's definitely
So-
what you said. That's
so-
definitely what you said.
All right. So, but hearing it from somebody else's mouth, though, what I want to ask you is, because I said that, but I'm hearing it from somebody else. My rebuttal is, so if that's the case, why not be with the other dude in the first place?
Why not just leave? I mean, when it comes to certain women, they might like traits about who they're with, or they just been comfortable so they stay there. But
So she being greedy too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
She
so
being,
she agreed
she,
too.
no. But
So-
no.
No, go ahead.
What I mean about men being greedy as far as sex, like
Right.
men don't look to other women about certain things that they like about them.
Hey, we were just
they go to
talking
them.
about that
They
shit.
go to them for sex. Like when it
Right.
comes down to when a woman, you know what I'm saying, if her boyfriend pocket's not right or somebody else doing
exactly
something
what you
else,
just
you know what I'm
said,
saying? Like somebody buying sections in the club,
so-
whatever. Like they like that those type of things, but they boyfriend not giving them that.
So before you go, my personal opinion, man, me and Harold, like I said, we just had this conversation. I feel like dudes cheat because of what they like, but women cheat because they actually want to be with the man. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, I feel like a dude could smash a chick off on his girl and then go right back to his girl.
and say
I feel
fuck her the
like,
next
but
day.
I feel like with a woman, once she cheat, bruh, it's like, damn, I'm starting to like this nigga. Like I'm starting
Alright.
to like this nigga.
All right. I'm gonna ask y'all some questions, and it's we got relationships to protect here, so nobody got to incriminate themselves. All right,
I don't.
nobody got to incriminate
don't.
themselves, but I'm gonna ask a couple hypothetical questions. All right, and I know every one of y'all. I know it ain't scenario time. It ain't scenario time. This ain't that. But the looks on all y'all faces, I know y'all. I know y'all niggas. So the looks on all y'all faces is gonna tell me what I need to know. All
Hey,
right.
hold on. I know I said I wouldn't. Somebody hold this. I got to take a shot on this.
So I'm gonna wait for my brother to get himself right before I ask my questions.
No. Go ahead.
All right. So look, how many girls have you guys hit just on within a week or two?
Like ever in your life.
You talking about ever in my ever?
I plead the fifth.
I'm not answering that, bro.
Just hey, look.
I'm not
all
answering
right,
that
all right. Not even how many, but has it happened? And like I said, hypotheticals. Okay.
Of course, bro. Because,
Okay. All right. That's all I need.
No, but
that's
listen,
all
though,
I need.
And I'm gonna give an explanation.
all I need.
I'm gonna give an explanation though.
Go ahead.
Because I mean, we all, you know what I'm saying, we've all came from here to here. Like I feel like me personally, it took experiences, trials, and tribulations to get where I'm at.
That don't mean nothing. That has
No,
nothing.
no,
to,
no, no,
that has nothing.
No,
What the hell are you talking about?
It
That
does,
has
bro.
nothing to do. Go ahead.
It does,
go
bro.
ahead. Finish the point.
Experience. You like to have fun when you know what I'm saying, coming up as a young buck. So of course you're gonna do some wild shit.
Okay, that's cool.
Who was you getting at with that? Like, as far as like trials and tribulations, as far as
When I said trials and tribulations, I meant like trying different shit.
All right, but my point, I'm looking at this from a perspective of a woman. Like y'all say, like women have to be emotionally involved to cheat. I think women are visual too. If they see something that they like, it's nothing. And like he just said, they could keep they girl, they do, keep they dude at home and still mess around with him because look, he know, she know. They not going to intertwine with each other, and even if they do, men are more likely to keep it player than women are.
But I disagree
From a
with
cheating
you.
standpoint.
I disagree with you with that on the standpoint as of I don't think that'll last long. I don't think it'll last long because I feel like women are more emotionally attached than women.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Women are more emotionally attached.
Let me ask you a question. Go ahead.
than men.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard the term, if you lose one, you lose two?
Yeah.
You've heard that term
course.
before, right? Because when you lose, let's say you and your main break up, right?
Right.
Your side gonna break up because she either she don't want to play the main role because she got something going on outside of what she doing, or B, because she shouldn't be in the main role regardless, so that's
agree.
gonna fizzle out.
I agree.
Correct?
Right.
All right. How many times have you played the siren? You don't have to answer this question once again. How many times have you either A, not know you was playing the side role, but still kept it playing after you found out, or B, played the side role to perfection?
Hold on. Disclaimer. If it's before your relationship, y'all niggas should be able to answer the question.
No.
No.
I was no.
You know, people,
No,
If it's prior to your relationship, y'all should be able to answer the
we ain't
question.
gonna disrespect our ladies. You know what I'm saying?
listen, though.
Sometimes they get upset. You know what I'm saying? Like we not even gonna do that. We ain't even gotta do that.
I'm gonna answer that question. I'm gonna
I know
answer
you
that
niggas.
question honestly though.
Talk to me.
I have been in that role, but
you, Harold.
because I
Keeping it
wanted
real.
to.
Okay.
Because
All
I
right.
wanted to,
Okay.
not because I didn't know.
Okay. Have you ever did some catty shit with the dude? Like sent DMs like, yeah, I'm fucking his bitch.
No.
You keep that.
That's
You
messy.
kept it. You stayed in frame. You
But
played
not
your
everybody
role.
do that though. Not everybody do that though.
But I'm gonna tell you why though. That's because you choose to. What if you didn't know and thought you was the main John?
But with social media though, bro, it's so hard to do that. Like, not saying
That's
that
not true.
everybody has to do it. Not saying that everybody has to do it, because I know plenty of great relationships that don't post a significant other. But it's like, if you have a main joint, if you think you're the main joint, and you feel like that urgency, like, hey, babe, like, I ain't trying to be that person, but like, can you post me on your gram? You know what I'm saying? And they do it with
All
no
right.
hesitation.
I've never been that type of
All right,
dude.
look.
Or
Who's
even
more
from a
so?
female standpoint.
What gender is more so asking that question? Men or women?
Oh, women for sure.
All right then. So what are we talking about?
No, I'm confused. What are you
I'm
trying to
talking
get
about
at?
this
The whole
from
social media question I just asked.
I'm talking about the social media.
Okay.
thing. We got off topic, but my thing is this, bro. This is my thing. Like, everybody says that women cheat because something was lacking in the relationship, like the man wasn't paying her enough attention, this, that, and the third. Why can't men cheat for that reason too?
Bro, listen.
Like what if the girl she not fucking him enough, or she's not attentive to what she don't listen to him. Men rarely talk.
I didn't mean to cut you
Go
off.
ahead.
But I
Men
feel
rarely
like,
talk.
because me personally, I feel like men need less attention than women
Why is that?
because we're not as self-centered as women are.
Okay,
Yeah, you get what I'm. You see what
I
I'm saying?
understand what you're saying, but
Like we good in our own skin, but like some women or a lot of women actually might need that comfort. You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
But my rebuttal to that is this: bro, it's a cold world. It's a cold world, right? Imagine you come home from dealing with the world all day, and you gotta come home and deal with your shorty all day.
That's definitely
Don't
stressful.
nobody want to deal with that, right?
That's
You gonna
definitely
find
stressful.
comfort outside your home. Like, bro, we've heard stories of, dude, I ride past my home and I just keep going because I don't want to go home and deal with that.
No,
right?
definitely.
yeah,
and bro,
for
I'm
sure.
not. I'm
Like
not
that's
saying.
those are people's real reality.
And I'm
bro.
not saying none of this as like a generalization. You know what I'm saying? Like to everybody.
Right.
But I'm saying like focused on like specific individuals.
Right.
I feel like women need more attention than men.
right.
I
But
don't
okay.
even think it's that, bro. It come to where, like, we said this literally, bro. With women, I'm sorry, I'm one of them people that think women, bro, it's emotional, with men it's physical, because I haven't cheated. Well, I cheated in high school, but that's kiddie shit. So I've never cheated as an adult. You feel me? But when men cheat, bro, it's like, she got a fat ass. I'm trying to hit that. It's like,
That's
it's
what
so,
I
like
said.
she got her, no, not trying to sexualize these women out here, but like, she got the titties, she got the ass, she got the lips. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really ain't too much to sexualize men, unless you can
it's
say,
more- it's
what,
more-
he cocky?
it's
What you gonna
more
say,
visual.
cocky?
You definitely want
He
to
got-
fulfill the satisfying like look of what you're looking at.
But with men, what is that? Unless you really want to get materialistic, if you see that nigga got Gucci shoes on, if he got a stack in his hand, is that what they looking at?
It depend. It could be It could be numbers of things, but for like me, like you hear stories about some women they'll cheat on they dude with a dog. Like so.
Hold on.
Like a woman.
Like, I understand. Hey, look, hey, we hear Q. We hear Q. We hear Q.
Hey, we was off.
We hear Q.
We
We
was off
hear.
the cloud. We was
We
off
hear
the
Q.
cloud nine.
We hear Q. Continue.
Thank you.
We was off the cloud nine, bro. Go ahead, Q.
Somebody who's disrespectful.
For sure.
Somebody who don't care about them after they done get out. Like some women, like sometimes it's a lack somewhere.
Okay.
It's a lack somewhere. So you get like I feel like women don't just go ahead and be like, I'm gonna cheat today.
Exactly. And
hell
that's
no.
my
It's a-
thing,
hell
bro.
no.
Exactly.
Hell no.
It's how do you materialize a man?
It's a lack
Hey,
somewhere.
hey.
Something's
look.
missing. Something's
Hey, thank you. Hey, look, my man off camera, he know the real.
Bro.
But look. How many times have y'all heard the saying? Look, a girl know from the first time she look at you, link with you, she know if she gonna sleep with you, and it's up to you if it's gonna happen or if she gonna fuck
right.
it up.
Hey,
No,
is
I heard
that
I heard
is
that
a
recently. I heard
that is
recently.
true. Hey,
That's facts.
Is
I
that
heard that
Harold?
recently.
So look,
I don't
if
know
you
if-
play your hand correctly, it could happen that night.
That's true.
That's
so
a
look,
fact.
But is that even when you in a relationship?
that's
too,
true. But
Yes.
like
That's even when you're in a
Even
relationship.
more. Even more so, bro. Bro, how many times have married men said, like, bro, like, girls found out I was married and they wanted me even more just because
That's
they knew
true.
I had something secure at the house. People want what they can't have, bro.
That's true, but I don't know if
want what they can't
I
have.
definitely have this conversation with you, and we argue about this a bunch of different ways. And I was basically talking about how sometimes like a woman can go somewhere. There's millions and millions and millions of people on this earth.
That's a fact.
Your girl, your wife could walk in somewhere and see somebody. You might not be there, and they get to fantasizing, or like off rip, that person come over. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? And off rip, they might get interested, but it's just up to them to go ahead and pursue that. And you are right about, you know what I'm saying, the whole relationship might be perfect, happy family and everything like that, but you might run in. I might get in trouble
But
for
listen,
this,
though.
but
No, bro, you keeping it a
go
buck
ahead.
though.
But
Like you keeping it a buck. Keeping it a buck.
like I'm a definitely from a lot of women. I'm gonna definitely get like a lot of feedback on this one, but I personally think that it could happen. Like I've argued about this with a bunch of different women. Like
Yeah, we have
like
this conversation all the
not
time.
even like just friends. Like a lot of women just say they won't, but I think I asked a scenario. I was like, all right, let's just say you leave your, and all the women I asked, they are in fall over head over heels for they boyfriend. And I asked them like, all right, if you used to go to a island or something like that, and your man is back home in Cleveland, and somebody walking out in a bar or restaurant wherever you at, and then off rip, like you just like
I don't want to cut you off. I just
go
want to
ahead,
use
go
this
ahead,
thought.
bro.
like
So my thing is though, and this is not a man thing. This is not a woman thing. This is a relationship thing right here. All right. My thing is, bro, you cheat if you want to cheat.
that's
All
true.
right? You cheat if you
That's
want to
true.
cheat.
I agree.
Another thing is, bro, not only that, but not in every case. I don't want to say this is in every case. I do not want to say it's every case. I'm gonna say that 3 times. But in most cases, most of the time, the person that's getting cheated on, I'm gonna say 8.5 times out of 10 is giving that other person a reason. Not say that it's acceptable.
might not
say
be
that it's acceptable.
Hey,
not say that's acceptable.
I
but look,
agree with you 100%.
I
can
agree on that.
But listen. If let's say, and if you broke, or if I ain't gonna say broke, if you less financially stable, that I ain't gonna say it's your fault all the time. But if you have a woman that has came from poverty and she wants to see something at a higher level someday in her life, right? You can't provide for her your whole, let's say, 4-year relationship. A dude come through, he got some stacks, he got whatever. Boom. That's something. Look, you have 75% of what she want. He got 25% of what she want. But you've been liking that 25% for your whole relationship. Now she's seeing that 25%, but she don't know she missing that other 75. You feel me?
So no, my fault, bro. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, cheating has been going on for years before social media,
Facts.
way before our time. But I feel like that's where social media plays a big part, because
Hell yeah.
you know, we all heard the saying like, "Oh, don't believe what you see on the internet because
Yeah.
it's a facade." You know what
I
I'm saying?
said that before.
But it's like a lot of people see, both men and women see something on Instagram and think it's real life.
Right.
But a lot of the times people just putting on a facade, because how could you see a man or a woman on Instagram and I want that. But
You don't know them.
like you said earlier, when you get in that situation, they don't really have what you think they have.
Exactly.
So I feel like social media is kind of like tweaking with relationships a little bit. Just it's smoke and mirrors,
Right.
and that's
Oh,
that's
hell
that's a
yeah.
perfect analogy, bro. And I just feel like, man, if you can stay off social media, you don't even have to stay off social media. Just know, like, a lot of this social media stuff is a facade.
You gotta look what's right in front of you.
You feel me?
Because
But-
we said it right. Go ahead, Q. Go ahead.
But like going back to what you was talking about as far as like women, like let's just say some, like your significant other isn't wealthy or different things like that.
But that was just an example. It's other situations.
I understand that, but like that topic is brought up a lot as far as why do women want somebody with a fat pocket? Like obviously, like nobody want to be with somebody that's just not taking care of themselves. But as a woman, like that's having that goal set for them, what are you doing? What do you bring
But
to the table?
sometimes it's not even, like I said, that was an example. Sometimes it's not even fully financial. Like, for example, I know dudes that's been having or that's having. You know what I'm saying? But emotionally, bro, they can't really do nothing for their girl. You got some dude that's pretty mid tier, pretty mediocre. But if he can show you that
Show the
affection,
world, right.
women, we know women is emotional, bro. I want a woman on the show one day. Disclaimer.
Yeah, we gonna have this conversation with women.
Right,
There is no
exactly,
such thing
exactly.
as a
But listen,
complete person.
if-
There's no
once
such
again-
thing.
once
There's
again,
no,
If he doing,
It all depends on what your definition of complete is.
bro.
yeah, but hold on. Like,
Go ahead. Yeah,
finish
we-
with Quincy.
we- we
Yeah,
get that.
but to get to that though, like once again, if your dude is having and he doing all that, but he not really, let's say he ain't touching you. You know what I'm saying?
Showing
He
you what
ain't-
you
He
right.
ain't show you that affection. I ain't no tender nigga, but like he ain't laying with you at night and all that. And you got some dude, he ain't got as much money as your dude, but he can provide. But he's doing, like I said, that basic, like he takes
Right.
you good night. You know what I'm saying?
Sending you
When y'all-
flowers.
after y'all fuck or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He lay with you. Like that's gonna feel different. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, bro, like I honestly don't think
This all go back to the beginning of
right.
this
I don't
topic.
think anybody really has 100%, bro. Most people is 75, 85, and then when people cheat, they're looking for that remainder percentage, and then that's when they fuck up.
My thing is this though. This is my thing. Everything y'all just said ties under one roof. Adversity. Every relationship has adversity in it, right? And I feel like in the face of adversity, it shows you who you really are as a person. It shows you where your values are, where your character, where your character is, right? So I feel like women, men, they all cheat for different reasons. Like men can cheat for emotional reasons, women can cheat for emotional reasons. Men can cheat because of ego, women can cheat because of ego. It all comes down to the type of person you are in that moment. That's
So-
what it comes down to me. Like
Yeah.
cheating is a discipline thing. If you have discipline, you're not
cheating,
going
bro.
to
I
cheat.
will say, me and Harold completely agree with this part right here. So we agree with that. But what we said in the car, we said yes, women, like we said what you said. Women cheat for ego, men cheat for ego. You know what I'm saying? Men cheat for emotional, women cheat for emotional. But it's like this, and this is my opinion. This is not a stone cold fact. You feel me? I feel like men, 80% of the time, it's ego. 20% of the time, it's emotional. Women, it's flipped around. I feel like 80% of the time it's emotional.
I don't think it's
20% of the time it's ego.
I don't think it's ego, bro. Like
With what? Which part?
as far as being the 80%, like I mean, just in general, I feel like men, when it comes down, keep it a buck. When it comes down to sex, they're more likely to fold in those type of situations, and that has nothing to do with ego. At the end of the day, like you can be you can be the corniest dude in America. Like you don't have the biggest ego, but when it comes down to it, keeping your dick in your pants, like
So let me ask you this.
it just
then.
might be different.
So let me ask you, and it's not just for you, this is for everybody. Why y'all think it is so hard or so much harder for men to say no? Because I said this to Lamar, bro. Lamar, we talked about this at work one day. It's like a girl can go up to a dude in a bar, right? If a girl go up to a dude in the bar and be like, I want to fuck you tonight, he gonna be like, oh shit, man, let's go. But hold on. Now, if I go up to a girl tonight, say we go to Scalpers tonight, right? And one of us go up to a girl, be like, hey, you low key cute, like you trying to fuck?
That's way
Get your
different.
ass smacked.
For women are so picky as far as who.
Women control sex.
Exactly. They control
control
sex.
sex.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Because it's like it's only a select few of men that's really like look like they picking. If we being honest, like let's have the conversation. It's only a select few couple dudes that's like they could walk into anywhere. She coming home with me, and she actually coming home, regardless of the situation. But no, even regular guys.
No,
even
it
regular
could be a
guys,
regular person
It's only
that's
select
like
few
that.
guys. But my thing is this: it's like women control sex. That's why look, even the ugliest female, like she might have a nigga who you perceive. It's like damn, like why the fuck is he doing that? It's because look, bro, like he corny, he socially awkward, he can't do nothing. So it's all he can handle. Like that's real.
But the thing
That's
is,
real.
like, it might just change. Like, you can get somebody like a man who is like corny or whatever, and then run into somebody who's not. Like, women are just much more picky, and like with how they do things in general, like especially when it comes to men. So that's why it's so easy for a woman to say no to a man, like just like that.
That just goes back to the point where Derek said, like, women control sex.
For sure.
I mean, that just goes right
That's
back
for
to
sure.
that point.
That's for sure. Nothing's happening. When it comes to like as far as mutual, nothing's happening without her. And then if anything else
Ain't
happens,
nothing happening without the man either.
But that
That's-
gets to the question. I feel like the question hasn't been answered. But
consensual.
what I'm saying is though, that gets to the
Because
point. I feel like the answer
women saying no.
hasn't been answered. Why is that? Like, one, why do you think the woman controls it? Two, how is it so hard for the man to say no? Because like I have rarely, granted, I've seen it. I have seen it. Nigga, I've done it. But it is very rare to where a woman is on his ass and he like, man, nah, man, I'm cool. Because if he do that, he's gay, or
he getting too much,
weird,
or he getting too
something,
much.
or something. If a woman do that, it's because she got standards. You know what I'm saying?
So
men got standards too, though. Men got
So the reason why, to answer your question, is because for one, pussy make the world go round. Let's say that. Feel me? Money make the world go round. But let's be honest, like in some niggas' world, pussy make the world go round. Niggas put pussy on on this high pedestal that they have to get it. So when somebody gives them that opportunity, they're gonna take it. You feel me? So, and you gotta think, going back to what you said about social media, everything's a facade. If you see a young Miami type of woman, right, here in Cleveland, and she offer you to have sex, you going right into that. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about that, because niggas have pussy on this high ass pedestal that if they get pussy, that's the only thing that matter. And it also goes back to the ego thing, because a nigga that's like, all right, man, I can fuck any bitch I want, but I got like 40 different bodies and everything like that. That's building their ego, because that's what they care about. That's why some niggas can't say no to shit like that.
So you know what that all boils down to though?
Values.
Perception. Because honestly, us growing up, I mean, as a black African American community, period, it's always like you said before. Oh, it's gay if you turn down a woman or this or that. Like you supposed to you lose your virginity at a certain age, but that's all perception. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it should not be a set standard as to when you should get what or how you should get it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, if brothers start thinking like that, bro, it'll be. And I'm not saying like you should definitely put, you know what I'm saying, women on a pedestal, pussy on a pedestal, but it's like. You got something to say? You got something to say?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
But it's like I just don't understand why everybody feels the need to have sex.
I think it comes down to one, values, and I done said it every episode of this podcast. I think it comes down to being comfortable with yourself, knowing yourself, man. It's like it comes down to that. It's like, look, like. If I feel like I'm doing it for other people, like perception is some people's reality, like you just said. So it's like, okay, if it looks as if everybody's coming up to me like, oh, I'm the man, I'm getting this, I'm getting that, I'm getting this, I'm getting that. It's like, okay, I feel it's pressure, it's external pressure to keep that going, keep that going. Okay, look, they look as me as a certain type of person. So it's like, look, I have to keep adding on. It's like, bro, like when you get confident in yourself, when you find something that you're truly passionate about,
that's it right there.
Whatever it is, it's like, bro, like if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't.
Because it's all a facade. It's all a facade, bro. Like I said, perception goes back to when you in high school, bro, and you know what I'm saying, doing your 1-2, everybody think that you up here. But that's not what puts you up here. Man, it's just I don't understand it.
It depends, man. I feel like it depends on the biggest takeaway is you saying perception. You feel me? Because and then it also is on how hard you stand on that, because it's easier said than done. That's one of the most basic quotes, but one of the most effective quotes that we've all known. You feel me? And bro, let's all be 100. Cause you a man, I'm a man. You feel me? Temptation get the best of us. Like, with everybody being in relationships, well, not myself, with everybody being in relationships in your past, prior to you meeting your woman, prior to you meeting your lady, like, have y'all really, honestly, like, have y'all really ever turned down unless she was ugly? Like a cute girl, pussy?
Yes.
No.
Give it 100 though. You give it 100 though. Like
No.
you not really turning down no cute pussy, man. Like I'm gonna be 100. I've turned down women, but if she was anything over about a 7.5, 8, I'm like, nah. Like we can go to the crib.
I mean, but if you single, you can do that.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Hell
If
yeah.
you single, you can do it. Because honestly, I mean, we talking about relationships,
Right.
If you the whole thing is if you're in a relationship, why would you? You know what I'm saying?
But no, my question was, why is it so hard for men to say no? Period.
Oh, period.
At this
Okay,
point, it's
okay,
not even about a
okay,
relationship.
okay.
It's just like we give. And granted, I love the women. I love the black woman. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should have control to a certain extent. But it's like when it comes to this sex shit, they have us here.
do you know why?
I cannot tell you why. I can't tell you why, to be honest with you, bro. Like, but I think it's because, bro, like mentally, bro, like they can hold out a lot more than the male can. I can't tell you why that is, but if you put 10 women in a room and 10 men in a room and you match them all up, 8 of those women, man, can hold out on that temptation longer than a man. And I
Bro.
think that's damn near a fact.
Bro.
I don't even think that's an opinion.
Bro, you want to know why that is though?
Why?
It's like, bro, a lot of men, like, they'll do shit to get in the pussy. So it's like, bro, like, imagine how many women. So it's like, let's put it like this. Let's say men leverage they money for pussy, right? Let's say in the world, roles was flipped, right? Women had to give out in order to get access to a nigga's pockets, right? In the world we live in today, man, niggas will take you on vacation, niggas will pay your rent, buy
Just
you
a hit.
bags,
Just a hit.
do all that shit, and they ain't even sniff it type shit. Real shit. So it's like, bro, if I'm getting, once again, it's like, why would I buy the cow when I can get the milk for free? I don't. If I'm doing all of this, if he already doing all of this and he ain't even touch me, I'm
like
just selling the idea.
But like I said,
He
though,
ain't
bro,
even
depend on
touch
who
me
it
yet.
is, though.
perception, because that's how we was brought up to think. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not always the case, because like you said,
I wasn't brought up to think that way.
no, but I'm saying us as a general, you feel me? Like, in some situations, the roles are flipped, bro. Just using Drake as an example. Imagine what women do to try to get with Drake. Like, it's roles are flipped in certain situations. I just honestly feel like once you, like you said, once you find your core values and stick to your core values, I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like it depends on who it is too. Like, say you, for instance, and me, for instance, like, and it's a female, you the one taking her buying Dior or giving her money, go get her hair done, and then somebody like me who don't have that, like, all I have to do is like talk or say certain things, and she might not do none with you, but she might do something with me. Like, I really feel like that is true what you said, but it also really depends on who that person is. Like, that person could be nobody and get her to do whatever she want with him versus with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really all depends on who it is. Like, so
I got a question for you. Well, all of us, but you, because we have this conversation a lot, bro. So, correct me if I'm wrong. You think that not all women will cheat, but it's you think that it's a possibility that any woman could cheat.
Didn't we talk about this shit at work?
Yeah. You
showed
Me
us
and
what
Quincy
you
talk
talking
about this
about.
all the time.
we have this conversation a
We
lot.
talked about it because you told I ain't gonna say her name. You told old girl that she a cheat.
For sure.
And who you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Who the hell did she say? She said she would not cheat. If we put
I
Trey Songz in the
said,
room,
I said Trey Songz or Chris. I think it's like Chris Brown or Trey Songz.
and she said no.
She said that, because we was talking about if she was out of town, and she ran into Chris Brown or Trey Songz, and I asked her, like, would if one of them was to make you feel real good, what would you do? She said that she would call her boyfriend to break up with him while she's out of town. Now, when it comes to what Harold is talking about, yes, I did say
It's a possibility.
it's a possibility that another man can get your woman to cheat, no matter how loyal. You know what I'm saying? How loyal your relationship is.
Go ahead, Q. No, I don't believe that.
He does. He doesn't believe that.
And you know why? So we all men, right? Is it any person on this earth that can make you do something you don't want to do? Why can't it be like that for women? So
it is like, but that's the point.
No, but I'm saying he's saying
that every woman.
I said possibility though.
What if the woman doesn't want to cheat at all? He's saying it's some dude out here that can make your woman cheat.
So listen, hold on. I want to hit him with a question because he
think-
said that before. Hold on.
Let me answer him before you ask your question.
All right, no, because it's a hit back for this nigga.
All right, go ahead.
So it's a hit back for this nigga because when he said that, Harold, he was single, right? He is now in a relationship. So, you saying that back then that every single woman then would cheat. You was single. So, is your woman gonna cheat on? It's a dude out here that's gonna make your woman cheat.
No.
Give me that, man, bruh. But that's your ego talking, though, bro. That's your ego talking.
I don't care.
That's your ego. Of course you're going to say no. I expect him to say no.
Listen.
I expect all y'all to say no. That's your ego talking, bro. Let's be realistic.
Listen.
Let's be realistic, bro.
Listen
No,
to me.
hell no.
I don't really want to have this conversation right now.
I know you don't, but we having it. We having it, bro. Bro.
I'm kind of getting upset by just having this conversation.
You're totally right. That is ego, bro. But what I'm asking you is, you as an individual, it someone that can make you do something you truly don't?
No, bro. My thing is this, and I'm gonna rest my case.
It's not.
I'm gonna rest my case, bro.
I'm done.
We talking about relationships, right?
Right.
I feel like, bro, it's like I can in everything in life, bro. Control what you can control,
Yes,
bro.
sir. Yes,
you
sir.
can only control yourself, bro. If the other person's gonna do what the other person's gonna do, she gonna do what she do. He gonna do what he do. Control what you can control. Be the best person you possibly can be, and you live with the results. But from an ego perspective, bro, you can't bro. It's not realistic to think, bro. Like I'm everything she wanted. Like I'm God's gift. Like I'm God's gift. Like bro, be real, bro. Be real with yourselves, bro.
So why?
Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point, because I don't want to lose this. Let me finish my point. All right. Be real with yourselves, bro.
I also feel like, Derek, kind of going off of what you were talking about, I feel like with men and women, they be like, well, I'm not getting into another relationship because I don't trust nobody. Trust can be taken just like that, and it can be brung in just like that. So I feel like when people do stuff like that, it's kind of like just flying blind with everything. Like you don't really know what you're talking about or what you really want in life, because you gonna trust somebody, and then just like that, we all got friends, family members that we done trusted and had so much love for, and then in the blink of an eye, one little situation, you lost all trust about that in general. So things like that do happen. You don't know when, how, where it's gonna happen, but it do. But we basically gonna just wrap it up.
With that being said, this concludes our episode. We just want to once again thank all of you guys for being through all of this. If you have any feedback, any point you guys want to get across,
Please
feel free to hit up any one of us on our social media platforms. Thank you guys for watching. Hustle OTG.
We out. Yeah.